Hey guys, and welcome to today's live video. Those of you that are catching it on replay, hi to you as well. So today I'm actually doing a weekly oracle. I found that doing the dailies was taking up so much of my day that I didn't have time to create anything else or enjoy my morning the way that I like to. And I've had a few things going on recently that it's just completely pulled me away from being able to do it. So I'm back, weekly oracles again, and I used to do weekly oracles. I did them for like years. So for me, it's like back to my roots, back to reconnecting that way. So I'm here and I'm doing weekly oracle, and I'm going to do weekly oracle live every week, and I'll be here to do it. And yeah, so if you want to join me live for it, you can do that. Otherwise, you'll be watching it on replay. And yeah, so what I like to do with a weekly is I love to draw them live for you. So yeah, I've got them here. So today I'm using a different deck. We were using the Wisdom of the Oracle by Colette Baron Reid, but I've felt the call, and in fact my son picked out my deck for me today. He picked the Earth Magic Oracle by Stephen D. Farmer. Very cool. And so we'll be doing that, and we'll also be doing, sorry, I think I'm going to sneeze. We're also going to be doing pulling some inspiration cards from the Soul Fueled Inspiration deck, because I really love the inspiration that comes from it. And I'm also going to pull a card or two from my own deck. I'm just like, I should have been a bit more organized. My own deck, the Light Language Oracle, which, by the way, I found out that it's all pretty much ready to go to print now, so won't be long, and they'll be ready to be released into the world. So I'm so excited. So yeah, so that's really good. So I just wanted to say thank you to everyone that's been following me over the last couple of weeks. And it's been a bit of a rough patch for myself and my husband. We lost a baby the last, I think it was 5 days ago now. And so it's been a bit of a rough patch, and so I literally just went into shutdown mode, and obviously no warning, no anything, and so I'm grateful to be able to feel better now. And I went into 2 days of solid ritual and solid releasing, and I just allowed myself 2 days to just really cry it out and grieve properly, and not try and block it out and not try to get on with life. I just wanted to honor my child and honor my grief. So, and I'm glad I did that, because now I feel so much peace and so much contentment. And if this is a lesson I can pass on to any of you, that if you are losing someone right now, or you've lost someone, or you're going through some stage of grief, to really enter a stage of grieving and cry it out and release it and heal it properly. And don't bottle it up and hold on to it for years and years and years, because even though we're doing that, it's like we're trying to hold on to that person or that situation. But rather, by grieving it and releasing it fully, that doesn't serve you to hold on to it the way it was. The more you embrace it, the easier it will be to move forward. So yeah, so make your ritual space and cry it out and feel it out, and just really let it all go. And I tell you what, like, honestly, that was the best way to grieve for me. And I think if I ever lose anyone in my life, that is how I'm going to be doing it, is holding that space for it and crying and breathing, and I allow myself to birth through that grief. So yeah, I just encourage you, if you're going through a hard time at the moment, to do that, to release it that way. So yeah, it's pretty hard to lose a child, and for me, like, it's the second time I've lost a baby. So, it doesn't get any easier. So it doesn't matter where you are in your pregnancy, it doesn't get any easier. So okay, enough of that. Let's move into the weekly oracle. So this is for October 15th to 22nd. And so what I'll be doing in the future, I'll be joining you guys on a Friday evening. Once my babies are in bed, I'll join you and do the live. So which hopefully that will mean that those of you that are in the States, you can join me. And those of you that are here in Oz, you'll just be settling down for the evening. And then that way we can, you know, enjoy the live together. So, all right, guys, let's get into the cards. And they're already jumping out. So that's the beginning of the week. What have we got in the middle of the week, please? Now, I did a tarot reading for the week's energy before for myself. So it'll be interesting to see what comes up. Do we have any more jumper cards for the week ahead? Middle of the week, please. Yep, there it is. Threw itself out onto the floor. Oh my goodness, 2 of them. There you go. And let me just move that up. And end of the week. You know you pick the right deck when they just throw themselves at you. All right, so we've got beginning of the week. Wow, there's like lots of like transitional changes in these cards. This is really cool. All right, I'm going to read them up the right way. I really like to read them reversed. Okay, we've got summer solstice, which is for Monday, Tuesday. This actually, for me, this totally, completely resonates. This feels like the transition into light and this transition through our solar plexus, because this morning I have been feeling my solar plexus expanding, and it feels like my entire, like beneath my breasts, it feels like it's like cracking open and breaking open, and my back as well, like so where it would come out the back, that feels like it's shifting open as well. And I feel energy shifts throughout my body through aches or pains or, you know, tingles or, you know, all those sorts of things. And so this completely, to me, is about a transition into light, right? Moving into this phase of light where the day is longer and the light is stronger and brighter and more powerful. And I've been like I literally this morning, all I can think about, I've been thinking about sunflowers all morning. So this is also like, you know, turning your face to the light and having faith in the light and connecting with the light at the beginning of this week. To me, this is also reminding you to shine your light and to be in your radiant self and to your inner self to flow outward and to shine from your face, to step into your power, to be empowered, to take action. So this is a very active energy. The sun energy is extremely active. So take active steps forward into light and into this radiant energy. Okay, so yeah, don't hold back at the beginning of the week. Just really take your big action. Really, yeah, don't hold back. Like, you know, breakthroughs. That's what the other things coming up is, breakthroughs. And I was just sitting here and I could hear the inspiration cards going, hey, pick me, pick me. Actually, what I'm going to do today, and normally I wouldn't do this. Normally I just do the, you know, the one lot of cards and then we'd get an inspiration card at the end. They're asking for an inspiration card for the beginning of the week as well. All right. Now, get messy there. Come on, guys. I can hear you. I know you want to come out. There we go. Okay, we've got be a breath of fresh air. Breath of fresh air. I'm sounding really New Zealandy today. And you are here for a reason. So shine your light. Really step out. You are here for a reason, and be a breath of fresh air. I feel like this is a sign to get out into the sunshine, to breathe deeply and to connect deeply in with nature, and to remember why you're here. Remember that you've got a purpose here, and there will be a positive response if you remember to step out into your light and to be connected with yourself and your purpose. Okay, so the middle of the week we've got another equinox card. So this is another change of season again. So we've got the spring equinox, which is rebirth, and we have hood card, which is innocence. I think that's really interesting that we've got these two here. This is new life. This is so much about new life. And I feel like the summer solstice card is just like amping us up for this next phase of change. But it's funny, it's like the summer is obviously, and so it's like one step back. However, it's also a step forward. It's funny how it like kind of this, I'm getting this real infinity feeling, like this infinity, like eternal infinity thing. But this to me feels like a real sign of that you are in a new phase of life and that you are going through into this new phase of rebirth. And so with that rebirth, there's this kind of innocence feeling and this feeling of maybe you're feeling a bit like uneasy or a little bit like tender-footed, like you can't really, it's like when a horse is born and you see it trying to stand up and it's like got its legs going everywhere and it can't really you know, find its stability just yet, but it's getting there and it's so strong and you can see how strong it is, but it's still quite not stable yet. And so this is like going, it's okay if you don't know everything. It's okay if you're feeling uneasy. It's okay if, you know, you're not sure. And to allow yourself this childlike wonder in this transition and to know that anything that has been lost and let go of, because so many of us are at a crossroads right now. The energy right now is so potent around a crossroads, around choices, around what are we letting go. And so this to me is a real sign of, you know, you've come out of that phase and you're now in the rebirth phase where you're coming into this new version of self and you're able to embrace it and really finally take a step forward in a way that you feel ready for. And we've just had Jupiter come into Scorpio, and this is like, it feels like a complete rebirthing of so many things, dreams, life, reality, everything. And so with that shift, we feel uneasy, we feel like a new child, we feel unsure, and you know, it's okay. Like they're just saying, look, it's okay to feel like you don't have it all under control, because you don't, and it's all right, and it's okay to you know, be in that and feel that. Okie dokie. Well, so that, yeah, the middle of the week is that another change, another shift, which I think is funny, right? So we've got more things about shifting and changes, right? We have got forest, which is breath, and we have clouds, which is shape shifting. And I look at this in a few ways. This one came up reverse, so I'm going to read it two ways. So this is about breathing and taking time to connect with fresh air. This is like whenever I work with the Earth Magic cards, it's always like, go get outside, go enjoy nature. And you know what? I think that's actually perfect right now. If you're feeling lost or confused, go and be in nature, feel it out, connect with it deeply. But this is what it's saying, is that so many of us are still holding our breath in fear or worry, or you know, this real yeah, it's this holding of breath and forgetting to breathe out and like relax, actually relax. With the shape-shifting card, this to me is just saying, look, things are going to continue changing. You are changing within yourself, and when you breathe, you shift, and you can shift from one version of self into the next version of self. You can shift in the way of, maybe you decide to change your exterior. Maybe you want to go outside and lay down and watch the clouds and read the clouds and listen to the messages they're bringing. When we breathe deeply, everything can shift within us and release from us, or breathe in this new life and breathe in a new possibility. But these two together, it feels like daydreaming out in nature, really, and breathe deeply and getting your inspiration out there as well. just hearing the word storm. So I feel like perhaps maybe it's like if the energy might be quite building, it feels like it's going to be quite strong, and it is building and building and building around the weekend. And so this shifting, we can all, it's like, you know, it's like to birth before the storm happens, because the storm triggers off this birthing feeling. And maybe that's what that is. Maybe it's this birthing through breath feeling. But this is like we're birthing out into a new reality in a way that perhaps maybe we might not feel ready for, or the shape shifting of self that maybe we didn't feel ready for. And so they're just asking us, look, just move with it. We're all going to feel it. You're going to feel it through your hands, like it's tingling. You can feel this electric feeling, like, you know, when before you get a storm and you can feel the electricity in the air before we get the lightning and the thunder. Well, that's what they're saying, is that this weekend we're going to really feel the magic building and the electricity in the air and the, you know, the sparks, and feel it down in a really deep level. So when we work with these two together, it's just like breathe through the shifts this weekend, go through whatever is going to come up for you around this weekend, and know that it's not, regardless of whether or not it's going to affect you on a personal level, this is affecting us on a global level. And I feel like this is like a global electric shift, and it feels like the yeah, it's like the chakras on the earth are going through this like feeling. Yeah, big shifts. They're showing me the Kundalini energy. So if you've ever worked with Kundalini, which is this this beautiful surge of power that rises up from around your, like, from your root chakra and your coccyx bone all the way up your spine, and like completely hits up through your crown chakra. And that to me it's showing me like the earth is receiving a bit of a Kundalini shift, and so that'll be really interesting to see how that affects the earth. So that could be an earthquake, that could be a storm, that could be a volcano erupting, that could be, you know, usually whenever I look at the Kundalini, it's always that very fiery and passionate energy. So it very well could be some sort of or fire or earthquake kind of thing. It might be very minor, but it does feel very very electric in its energy, and very fiery and passionate in its energy. So connect with nature and connect with that. I don't know if you've ever done ritual work during a storm or during that like power surge energy. That takes it to like a whole new level. Like use that energy that's coming in. And this is like a forewarning saying, you know, use this energy wisely, use this electricity in the air wisely, allow it to be like really take your spells to another level, and your magic and your ritual, and, you know, whatever it is you do, like, yeah, let it take it to another level. All right, let's pull an inspiration card for the week. Actually, what I'm going to pull 2 overall cards from the Light Language Oracle, please. I'm going to go these 3 because they're kind of sitting up high. All right. Oh, 4. Okay. That's very interesting. All right, we've got Gloria. We have Nato, the High Priestess. We've got the Mother Wolf. And we've got the Intergalactic Counselor, which is Mayfield. That's really interesting. She's an Arcturian. So that's really interesting. What we have here, these 2 cards in particular are 2 about Earth grid, so the Earth grid energy, and also about an intergalactic level of influence over the planet. So this is about the High Council having influence on our planet, and so choices that are being made around the planet and her shifts. And then we've got the Sun energy, which we had at the beginning of the week. We have the summer solstice. I've lost the card. Summer solstice, and Gloria is the sun goddess. And she's so beautiful. I love her energy. And then we've got the mother wolf, which is about birthing into parenthood. So this can talk about you coming into parenthood. But then we've got that giant lunar aspect there. So it's the sun and the moon coming together. Like, this is like major planetary energy, major shifts. Now, I believe that we're going to have a new moon this week. So we've got effects of a new moon. I cannot remember where the moon is sitting this month. I will have to look it up and find out. But we have a new Thursday, which makes sense now that I'm looking at it. So we've got, we've got the spring equinox. Oh my gosh, when you look back at cards and you go, oh, how did I miss? So with the spring equinox, we've got a bunny there. Whenever I see a bunny, that's lunar energy and fertility. This is like, there is some major energy coming in this week. This is all stuff around the earth purpose energy, the, shifting into a new consciousness. This has got some major stuff here, and this is all about the solar energies having massive. So this could be maybe the aurora borealis going on, maybe some major solar flares, and for our solar system, this is huge. So this is saying to me, all right, so a lot of you might be just put yourselves into these little categories to understand what directly is affecting you. So either you're the stars, which means that you're a star seed and you're connected to these intergalactic energies. You're feeling the moon energy, so it'll be a moon. You'd be feeling more connected into the lunar aspect and wanting to work with the lunar aspect. And then we've got Gloria, and Gloria with the sun, then maybe you're just more prone to the sun energies. So if you're feeling a bit more lethargic and tired this week, I would say that you're feeling the sun and the solar flares and any solar ray kind of stuff. But this is, if you're feeling connected to the sun, this is about you expanding and stepping into power. If you're feeling the lunar aspect, this is about you being in your yin state energy. It's about feeling, and then they're going, but actually all of it's happening all at once as well. For some of you, you're getting all of these aspects. So for some of you, you are working, they're showing me purpose. So working through your purpose. Some of you are here to shift on a global scale. Some of you are here to shift working with the lunar scale, and some of you are here to shift working with the sun energy. So you are either active, you are still, or you are just, a channel and you're just bringing it all in. Like, this is huge. But I do feel like this is going to be a massive week for the earth and for her shifts, more so than us. She is birthing into a new version of self, and so many of us are midwives for her process. So so for some of you, this might not apply, but those of you that and you are conscious of your work for the planet and doing planetary work, this is a heads up for you. This is a we're trying to give you support here. They want you to do your best to bring through codes, to anchor, to heal, to nourish as much as you can for the planet and for yourself. You can do that through yourself by doing those things for yourself, and then also sending the energy out for the planet. Those of you that no idea what I'm talking about, over and above what you're going through, this is about you. And I feel like a lot of you are going to be working with the lunar energy more so than the solar energy. But this like real connection, you're feeling the moon energy really coming to you. So really work with that. Okay. But this is a big astrology week, huge. I don't know what's in the astrology. You'll have to find an astrology channel. One that I really like is the Leo King. I really like how he, talks astrology. Or Curly Space Princess, I think that's her name. I really like how she does it as well, but I'm not sure. She might be talking on the new moon, but know when her videos are coming up. So, but I do really like her channel. All right, so let me pull you all an inspiration card. So hopefully hopefully I know that was a bit of word vomit right there, like, well, all of that. But yeah, this is a huge week, guys. Like, don't underestimate the changes. They're saying we've got Monday, Tuesday, change. Wednesday, Thursday, change. Weekend, change. Like, change, like, it's like a different, but they're completely different energies. This is the thing, right? Monday, Tuesday, we've got this solar energy shift. When Wednesday, Thursday, we've got the lunar energy shift, which is the new moon. And then at the end, we've got these like shape-shifting energy, this air-like energy, so much air. So this is I think this is a mental shift for us then. So it's like maybe a perspective shift or a belief shift. There are so many possibilities around this week and the shifts. So just like they're going like, just do your best, like eat quality foods this week, drink a lot of water, take time to just like be still when you need it. Don't feel like you have to be doing. Oh my gosh, I'm just looking and I'm going, oh my gosh, I don't know if you guys can see just this shape here. There's like full on, like I can feel like this guide every time. Can you see it? I don't know if you guys, oh, I can definitely see it myself. There's like there's a guide energy here. It's really beautiful. Arcturian. So, where did she go? You can see it's like very similar to these two. An elongated energy. All right. So, end of the week. And I'm actually really just going really loud. Okay. I like that one. And I'm just going to put one more because it's feeling it. All right. Wow. Your true self is glorious. I really dig that card. And the next one is you are infinite potential. Makes me so excited because to me, this is about you completely and utterly knowing that anything's possible. Right, this week, anything can happen. You could go from having nothing to having everything come in for you at once. You could go from wanting your family to having a family. You could go from this is like a week where dreams can come true. It is so powerful. But the most important thing you need to realize is how much power you have rather than the universe, right? This is about your potential this week. Yes, the stars are there. They're saying it's like you've got the universal like work that's happening here. It's all lined up. It's all possible, right? This is where you take action. You do this. You step up. You take control. You choose. You take ownership for yourself and your reality. And this is where they say you can do anything, right? You are glorious and you are full of potential, full of power. All right? So do not underestimate yourself this week. Do not underestimate the possibilities in the universe this week. Do not doubt. Just know your power. Know you are strong. Know that you are absolutely glorious. All right? Just be yourself this week. Be as authentic as you can be. Be as honest as you can be as full of love as you can be as full of passion and joy, and be as full of can be this week. And just do your best, no matter what you can. Like, just take it as far as you can go with everything this week. All right, take those leaps. I feel like this is the week. If you want to take a leap, this is the week to do it. And if you want to be even more supported in that process, Thursday's your day. Thursday, Friday is your day to really leap. Monday, Tuesday would be great. That's got that active energy. But if you want to work with the lunar phases, we've got the new moon on Thursday here. I'm not sure about everywhere else in the world, but according to my calendar, it's Thursday here. So you know, use it and know that you are full of this incredible potential, and your dreams really could come true this week. Yeah, pretty well. All right, guys. Well, thank you so much for joining me today. If you'd like to book a reading with me, send me an email to mamaheartspace@gmail.com, and I will be back again next week. I will be back on Friday, though, to record it so that you have a couple more days before we just get into it, because at the moment this is like, you know, bam, like this is like Sunday, Monday, Tuesday kind of energy. So today's energy, we've got that solar influence as well. So just to make sure that I'm clear on that one. So if you want to join me next week, I'll be here on Friday to predict the energies through next week. And otherwise, I've got a couple of videos that I'm working on. I've got one coming up. And create, but I'm wanting to do live ritual here, and if you guys want to join me on that, please like let me know below. And I used to do live rituals over on Facebook, but if you want to join me here to do live ritual, then that would be amazing. And I want to do one ritual on the new moon, so if you want to join me for an abundance ritual, that would be awesome, and I will let you know like the list of tools that you can have to do it and how to go about doing it. And yeah, I'd like to do it live, otherwise I'll just record it. If you guys want me to just record it, that's cool. And yeah, but totally it's gonna be a freaking amazing week, and very, very powerful and full of potential and expanding, and yeah, it's gonna be fantastic. So, and if it is not fantastic, that is okay. All right, you need to remember, like, it's okay. You know, if you're not feeling it, if you're not vibing on it, then that's totally okay. Your journey is unique to you, and maybe sometimes you'll get your energy a little bit later. Sometimes you get it earlier. I actually find that, so I usually get energies when else does. I'm an empath, and because I channel the energies through, it's like I get it first and then I'm able to support people on their way through. Other people will get it a little bit later because they need maybe someone else to go through it before they can go through it, if that makes sense. So but just give yourself some like serious love this week and have fun and enjoy yourself. So if you're keen for me to do ritual and you'd like to join me for ritual live, please like let me know, just post below, and I'm really keen to do a ritual live here. And otherwise, I will see you guys Friday in the evening when the sun isn't so bright. I don't really know how to get the camera to work so it looks decent on here. Anyway, I'm going to leave you all go. If you want to come join me on Facebook, I'm over there in the process of trying to get the name changed on there, but at the moment it's called Mama Heartspace, but eventually it'll just be under my name again. You can come join me over there, or you can join my online tribe, which is the Mama Heartspace Temple. And yeah, otherwise, if you want to book a reading with me, I have, if you're a regular client, so if you the first reading is 180 for the hour, but if you're a regular client with me and you just need a little top-up reading, I actually do a half an hour session, so you don't have to do the full hour session and go into it all. And so you can do half an hour, which is $88 versus the 180. So if you get a bit of a discount and have that just a little bit of top up, because then I don't have to get to know you, and don't, you know, Spirit doesn't usually want to go and talk for an hour. Then they're quite happy with their, like, you know, little kind of thing, and have a cup of tea. All right, guys, speaking of tea, I'm going to go have my cup of tea. Have a fantastic week. Thank you for joining me live. Those of you that are here, I wish I could see who it is. I don't really know who it is. It's really weird. Anyway, love to you all. Thanks for joining me. And if you're catching this on the replay, thank you. And yeah, if you really enjoy my weekly oracle or my dailies or my videos, please share my videos. That means a lot to me. And if you really enjoy it and you haven't subscribed and you're just checking this video out, please, if you enjoy this, subscribe below, and appreciate that. But to those of you that are here and have been subscribed for ages, thank you for continuing with me. I really appreciate it. So thanks guys, and have a great week.